So we're going to move on to Ethiopia, and we'll get back to the Debka in a little while.
Yeah, thank you so much, Angela, for teaching us about Jordan. So now we are moving over to the continent of Africa. So if you see on the map, Ethiopia is a country located in East Africa, and we like to call it the Horn of Africa because if you look really closely, the part where Ethiopia connects, where it's sharp, that kind of looks like a horn. If you know, that looks like. There are over 200 dialects or languages spoken in Ethiopia, and there are over 100 million people who live in Ethiopia. So there's a lot of people who live there and a lot of people who speak a lot of different languages. One part of Ethiopia's history that's really important to us is that it never was colonized. It's one of the 2 countries in Africa that was never colonized. The second one was Liberia, so that's a fun fact that you now know. And the history of dance in Ethiopia is actually pretty cool. Dancing is one of my favorite things to do at parties and with my family. There are actually over 80 ethnic groups with their own types of dances. And if you see on the picture, you can see just a couple of those types of dances and their traditional clothing that goes with it as well. And usually dancing is centered around different kind of themes or ideas. It could be about war, it could be about hunting, it can be about love, it can be about religion, it can be about work, it can be about everything. So you're not just dancing to have fun, you're also telling a story when you're dancing. And we are going to learn just one part of that dance later today. And so I'm just going to show you the basic kind of dance. So it's called Eskista. Y'all can say it with me and with your teachers. Eskista. Yeah, let's try one more time. Eskista. Hopefully y'all are saying it as well. But this is the basic form of movement that usually every type of ethnic group dances with or uses this type of movement to go with their dances. So we are going to watch a little bit of the video and see what that looks like. So as you saw, there's a lot of dancing and moving with the beat. There's a little bit of a beat that goes along and you kind of move up and down with it. So that's just the basic kind of Ethiopian dancing there is. And now I'm going to show y'all a dance that's centered around a story. And pay close attention because I'm going to ask you later on what you think the story of the dance is. All right, so that was just a small clip. So hopefully y'all were paying attention because we're gonna ask you some questions about what you thought the dance was. So first off, what did you see in the videos? What storytelling did you see happening in the videos? Teachers can type in the chat.
We were outside.
Yeah, they're outside.
People.
Yeah,
yes, there are a lot of people.
Both men and women.
Mm-hmm.
Hips that don't lie.
That's a good one.
Use of chest isolations.
Okay,
It
yeah.
sounds like we have some dancers in the
Okay,
room.
yes. Use of chest isolations. That's actually really important. And I'm glad y'all picked up on that.
People were synchronized. There was dancing and people walking downstairs, men walking downstairs, a castle. And then
Yeah.
there is a dance class that's in the room. That's in the
Oh, okay.
wow.
7th grade dance.
7th grade dance class. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, you're right. There are people in the videos. They're outside. They're telling some kind of story. We saw a castle. We saw men walking downstairs. They're synchronized. You're moving together with the beat. So good job. Y'all picked up on a lot of the points of Ethiopian dancing.
Someone also mentioned there were happy people in the line.
So for the video, especially the second one, what do you think the story of the dance was? We kind of saw a little bit of it in the beginning, but take a guess.
Introduction of a new king is one guess.
Okay.
Being united.
Being united. Yeah, so a lot of Ethiopian music videos are usually centered around war or around retelling a story in history.
That was
So
the third guess was maybe something to do with war, and then they said girls dancing together.
yeah, so y'all are right. You picked up on it. Y'all are doing really great. So yes, most Ethiopian videos center around retelling a story that happened in history. So in this case, they were retelling the story of a great king, and they were united and they're dancing together. They were celebrating him, which is why you saw him walking down the stairs with the armies by him. And that's kind of what the story was with that one. So if you ever look up Ethiopian music videos, you'll usually see a story surrounding the dances, which is pretty cool. All right, so now we're gonna learn the Eskista. Do y'all remember where that dance is danced? Shall I say Ethiopia? Okay, I hope so. All right, so we are going to learn the basics movements to the Eskista, which is the main Ethiopian dance. And I remember someone said chest isolation, so make sure you keep that in mind when you're watching the video. And then y'all are going to try it with them as well.
So yeah, we'll get started. So and when you come back up, you open them like that. Yeah. So it goes down and up, down and up. And when it goes with the beat, so the beat is, that's the beat. So what we want to do is we want to follow that rhythm, and so with that, you kind of go a bit fast, yeah. So like that, and yeah. So we'll try it with the music.
All right, so y'all are gonna try it with the music now. I see some of you. You're doing great.
Facing forward.
Yeah, I think. Ready? Yeah.
There you go. And then you can turn to your partner and start dancing with them.
You're not doing your elbows.
Yeah, y'all are doing a great job. So yeah, that's the basic movement. I see some of y'all did a great job keeping your chest isolated. You're moving up and down, dancing with your partners. But that's the basic form of Eskista. And once you get the hang of it, you can actually add a little bit more movement. So you may be like going this way, going that way, and just like you can get a little fancy as you kind of learn forward. But great job, y'all. I'm so proud.